Day 16. Okay, sorry, I'm really close. Oh, how's that? Is that better? Okay, my voice is a little better today. So I'm reading a lot, and one of the talks that I read a couple weeks ago was by one of the 70. He's Japanese. I'm not even going to try and pretend that I know how to say his name. I'm going to call him Yoshi. And Elder Yoshi said his talk is called How Do You Open Your Heart to Heaven? And it's a BYU speech or a devotional. And what I love about it is he gives 3 things. And number 1 is hold personal morning devotional. Number 2 is immerse yourself in the scriptures. And number 3 is purify your life through the Savior's sanctifying atonement. Okay, so I want to focus on number 1, morning personal devotional. Your personal morning devotional. There we go. And he quotes President Monson and President McKay. And he has some really great ideas. Here's my thing. I'm really good at excuses, and especially in the morning, because sleep is really important for me. And I am not a morning person, never have been. And my baby has woken up like every hour, every 2 hours, pretty much since he's been born. He's like 16 months now. So that's a long time. And so I'm weaning him, and he's sleeping through the night, except maybe waking up for once, which is awesome. So the last few days, I've been starting to get way more sleep, and it's really exciting. So I'm going to start to implement this one. So he talks about how you should wake up early. He says, don't wake up ridiculously early. Just do like 20 or 25 minutes earlier than what you normally do. He's like, because if you try and wake up too early, it's not going to stick. A new habit won't stick because you're waking up too early. But he quotes President Monson and talking about how we all need our sacred grove, that all of us need to have our own personal sacred grove. And he says the best time for that is in the morning time, where you have time, uninterrupted, a peaceful place just for you. And it's a little bit hard for me because I've got kids, and I don't know if even if I did in the middle of the night, I can't guarantee it's going to be uninterrupted. But I'm going to try. For the most part, I think I can get pretty uninterrupted-ish enough. So he says, arise early. Oh, this is where he's quoting President McKay. Arise early. He washes his body. He puts on clean clothes. Not new clothes, but clean clothes. He says, I subdue my spirit before the Father. And then I wait for inspiration from the Father. And I love that you're very consciously taking yourself to the Lord in prayer, willing to do whatever the Lord's will is. You're saying, okay, thy will be done. My to-do list isn't more important than the will of the Father. And that's golden, because so much in my life, I feel like my to-do list, or the things that I need to do, take precedence over everything else. And I have to continually remind myself that what the Lord wants me to do is what's most important, not the dishes or the cleaning or the schooling or whatever else we're doing. So showering in the morning, I don't know if that's going to work for me. To be honest, showering a couple times a week is really good. So right now, that sounds terrible. I shower when I start to stink. It's just how it is right now. But I think I can put on clean clothes and I can take that 20 minutes to wake up a little bit earlier and to pray and to have an uninterrupted, sincere prayer and really focus upon what the Father's will is for me and wait. I think a lot of times in prayer, it's just me talking, do, almost like, here's my grocery list, Lord, here's what I want, versus an actual conversation of waiting, listening. Talking is a two-way street. Listening is super important. And to be honest, even when I talk to people in person, I interrupt people all the time. I am terrible at interrupting. So I need to try really hard to shut up and listen and really try to incorporate the Lord's will into my life, not mine. So anyway, that's my new goal, to wake up early, pray, and to turn my will over to the Lord. So anyway, have a good night.